I did a diddy bop. I had to tilt my hat at the city cop. I walk away free cause I'm innocent. And when I walk, the whole world know a nigga why. We been at the gas station all night. We been at the gas station all night. They done had the bed waiting all night. Tell them that it's lit, bitch, we on fire. Ay. Praise to the Most High. Ay. Praise to the Most High. Said praise to the Most High. Praise to the Most High.
Talk this shit.
Never want a nigga show. I beat that nigga 1,000 times in a row. Couple weeks ago, he thought he threw his best shot. All I'm looking at is Twitter playing friend or foe. Cloud chasers need the relevancy. All talk come from irrelevant MCs. None of those guys are relevant as me. Guess what that means? I'm on a whole nother league. Wait, don't stop, let's tell another story. What the fuck happened to rap? This isn't for me. Never did I ever think I would see the day. Rap niggas telling the cops to come for me. They try to turn me to a cold fella. All they help me do is get some more millions. All I see is free toy, free toy. Homie, I was in Miami on a short trip. I got a whole new chick, me. We on the island, she fuck me like she off a beam. I'm out in Jersey and I'm party like my team. I bought it for it's a Birkin or it's all Celine. Stepped out of bail, I did a diddy bop. I had to tilt my hat at the city cop. I walk away free cause I'm innocent. And when I walk, the whole world know a nigga why. We been at the gas station all night. We been at the gas station all night. They done had the bed waiting all night. Tell them that it's lit, bitch, we on fire. Praise to the Most High. Praise to the Most High.
They went off. They start titty shaking and all that. All right.
Both start doing
Yeah, both was titty shaking.
Diddy bop.
He tipped his head to City Cop.
City cop.
He got a new bitch mean.
Shut the fuck up. Welcome. It's another episode. You with the gang. We got perfect attendance today. It's episode 75. Ooh, that's like a milestone, ain't it? Yeah. Oh, y'all heard the intro. We gonna get into some shit today.
No.
But let's start out with the wellness check then. How everybody feeling?
Check. I'm gonna go first.
We know how they feeling.
You said it slapped though.
It do slap. I didn't. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's a platinum song right there.
Oh, now you reaching.
He number one.
Now
He
you
number
reaching.
one on Apple.
Oh my god.
Y'all reaching.
Praise to the Most High.
Alright, I'm gonna start off with an 8. Good. I ain't do much this weekend, but I'm with the gang, so that's perfect.
Yes,
I
sir.
was in the crib yesterday, got some much needed rest,
That's a good joint.
and yeah, I was just lazy yesterday, so now I'm good. I'm energized. Get this day started.
Had a great week. So I'm like a 10, and my boys about to play. We about to be 3-0. Just one. What y'all? Eagles? Oh, my bad.
We trash.
You can go ahead.
We just gonna get all the way on my
Well, we
bad
gonna-
side today.
You go
We
ahead.
play the Bengals, so they better fucking win.
You said that last week. I didn't even talk about it. Now I just saw the video. I just saw the video. Wentz doing that Dak shit like this.
Really?
They talking about we gonna fucking lose. Somebody just tagged me in that shit. He was doing that Dak shit. They like, oh, we gonna fucking lose this week.
What the fuck is that?
But the Cowboys quarterback, he went viral because he was stretching, but he was like this and shit. And they put him to all the music and shit doing this
Like a
shit.
stretch.
Yeah.
They said we gonna lose.
John Clark from NBC posted him doing that shit. I was like,
Oh, damn.
my man tagged me, said, "Oh shit, we gonna lose this week." But go ahead, Drake. What you feeling?
Man, I'm at like an 8-9.
Oh, word.
I had kind of a bad morning, but we chilling though, man. I'm with my squad.
Squad.
Gang, bang, bang.
Yo, praise to the Most High.
Praise to the Most High, man.
Mean. Fuck out here.
You felt that shit from the gut.
I feel that whole album.
I'm an 8. I feel good. I had a lot of positive conversations. All this shit brought out positive conversations for me, so I was able to talk to a lot of people. I can't complain. Like you said, it's good when everybody here. You know what I mean? It's a good vibe.
Yeah, it do.
I got coffee in me and I'm good.
I see you.
I got my
advice
orange
too,
juice.
dog.
Yeah. I was dropping. A lot of people wanted to talk to me about it. A lot of people called me about this shit ever since like the podcast, like just shit in general. And it's like some shit had burned out. So my first 2 days, I don't even listen to that shit. Then when I be ready, like I start to talk.
Yo, it's crazy because at work they be like, "Yo, talk about this on your podcast." They're like, "I'm in this department, and the department I'm in is all older people, so it's like my senior."
Nobody care about
my supervisor like, yo, talk about this on your podcast. I'm like, okay, like
talk about Cardi B and Outkast.
No, he was talking about the Breonna Taylor situation and how they already did a case of emergency.
Yeah.
Before the verdict, because you already knew one, and then they expect us to act like apes.
Well, tell his ass to
So
tune in. He better tune in.
You know, just being on the note of that, we could talk about the Breonna Taylor situation. How y'all feel about the verdict?
Yeah,
the verdict. I don't like that.
The verdict was, I mean, me being honest, I thought the verdict went the way it was going to go. Like, she won a civil case. Her family won a civil case leading up to it. They got them some millions of dollars. You saw them prep the city. What's that? Louisville. They started getting ready.
Yeah,
Kentucky, Louisville. He was starting to get ready for riots and whatever might happen. That all told you, that was signs saying that this shit not going the way y'all thought it's going. Yeah.
Even in Philly, even here, man.
A lot of places.
I'm like,
my shit was that I just found out that supposedly, I didn't know that part, that he shot first.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
The guy shot first. That's what made them shoot. Yeah. I didn't know that.
They said he shot first because you entered the home. You had no reason for entering the home, and
then y'all wasn't in y'all, I guess, cop gear. I guess they didn't respond.
They came and warned you, and then it's like
middle of the night, it was like 12 in the morning, something like that.
This is like a sticky situation because it's like, motherfucker come in our crib. What we gonna do?
Yeah, I'm not talking.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not talking.
But at the same time, it's like, damn. If they was cops and shit, like, all right, say they did announce themselves and he's shot, you know what I mean? And they accidentally hit somebody that was in there, but he shot first. That's where innocent bystanders fall in that. Like,
that's what
you know what I'm saying?
That's what it really boiled down to. And I was talking to somebody and I was like, if you take color out of the situation and then you just said, it's how much accountable should a cop be for a mistake? Well, granted, if it was a mistake or not, like if you remove the color from it, and I feel like the color,
like they paid her. That's why they paid her family was because they did make a mistake.
Well, what's the name? Rodney King family got paid too. Like everybody when they civil case when they wrong.
Yeah.
But they say we're gonna give you some money, but we don't want to see the people that look like us get in trouble. But it's like I don't know, like. From what the one guy was, he was convicted for I can't remember the term of the conviction, but it holds up to 5 years, and they said it's he for shooting into another apartment, not for what he did in that apartment. He shot into another apartment. So that was the narrative, is like that a black woman couldn't get less justice than a sheetrock wall. Yeah. And they said that conviction is like that is one up from like hunting without a license. Like it's like hunting without a license, and then that. Yeah. So it's like.
And a slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
And they already knew the bond before they said it. Yeah. I mean, when they said it, they already had told them. He got out. Like, as soon as he touched, he got right out.
All right, take this shit off.
Yeah, you know.
What upset people is that what's his name? Daniel Cameron was the attorney general who oversees the case inside Kentucky or whatever like that. Black guy. Yeah, he was like 35, youngest appointed attorney general in the state. And I just thought that people thought that he was going, do his part.
Yeah.
Not even that. No, I hear a lot of people running with that what's the name? Like, look out. It wasn't a lookout. Just do what's right. Just do what's right.
With all the cases, with all of they are actually, Breonna Taylor's family is actually asking for the, the charge list or whatever like that. But like back with all the evidence that they have, they want it. But somebody brought it to my eyes. You probably don't want that because you don't know what Breonna knew.
Breonna really was into.
Yeah, you don't know. Do you really want that? Because you don't know. Then it's going to be like, well, damn. Like, now that's going to make you look even worse. So, I mean.
But then at the same time, you don't know if it's like, you see they came out and they try to villainize her and get the boyfriend to say that. So you don't know what's real and what they trying to plant. So,
I don't think I would go that far as to asking for all that because you just don't know what she knew about. What the boyfriend was into.
That's some power.
But the thing about it though, the boyfriend is not the person they was looking for the warrant. That's where all lies at, is that the guy that was there, like this not her like, are you abetting a felon or your boyfriend some type of big old drug dealer and all that, and you laying up with him and you just caught casualty because the people your company. This guy had nothing to do with that. The person they looking for is not him either. Right. They wasn't looking for him. They wasn't looking for her.
It was like another house or something.
Yeah. Or the guy that he was looking for, he was in custody already, or was somebody that used to have that address or something like that.
Right.
So the reason for being there was not for neither one of them.
Right.
And then you get taught, in the law enforcement workforce, what it's called, I can't remember the terminology, but it's like, just because you fire don't mean everybody else should fire. It's contagious firing. Right. So we can walk into a house and somebody have a weapon. If you shoot, that don't mean you shoot, everybody just shoot. Right. Because then you'll look at it, a motherfucker who shot one time got 100 or something bullets in him.
Yeah.
Right.
So they teach you not to do that, like, you know what I mean? But
that's the first time I'm hearing about it.
Yeah, contagious fire. Yeah, contagious fire.
One motherfucker shoot,
everybody shoot. But then you'll wonder why, like, damn, how a motherfucker get 35 bullets in them and shit like that. And it's become everybody, everybody shot. But at the same time, you gotta ask yourself that if this where my notion come at from, with it is like, if you gotta ask yourself, if they knew they was going to a white man house and a white female or whatever like that, and the white man pull out his gun and shoot, does he and his woman get shot, or is they give that's where the problem really lies. It's like, if the shoe was on the other foot, do they get the benefit of the doubt of, like, how many times you see these white men be holding guns and like and they don't shoot them? Right. So that means you got more respect for their life and you value their life enough to try to talk them down the hill. That's where the problem lies at. Right. Regardless of any mistake that you was here and you wasn't supposed to be there, whatever. If the shoe was on the other foot and the person was white and he pulled out his gun and shot, with him and would it be victims? You know what I mean?
I seen a motherfucker chase a cop down and was trying to kill this motherfucker with a knife and stab him.
Yo, I was just about to say that shit. Yeah.
Like the cop was running away.
The cop ran first and then
and that's what the problem with the law enforcement. Me personally though, I think like cops should be paid more, because not just saying that because the type of job you did, if a doctor is held accountable when he makes a mistake and he kills somebody, then the really line between you killing somebody and not is real thin in law enforcement too. Like, you should be getting paid more. You should be held accountable more. If I expect you to hold you accountable that if you make a mistake, you're supposed to go to jail, then I also should have to pay you more.
Right.
Like, I can't be... The problem is, every time this shit happen, they be like, oh, well, he made a mistake or whatever like that. He ain't mean to do it. Should he really go to jail for the rest of his life? Maybe not, but at the same time, you knew what you signed up for. This is the type of job you signed up. Then you got to ask yourself, is these people really signing up for these jobs, or they just need a job? So if I make the qualifications harder and I pay you more and I let people know that if you fuck up, you're going to jail, then not people wouldn't just take the job to take it. Yeah, a lot of people just take it to take it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but that shit turned into a race thing again. Once again,
when you start
adding more
college credits and stuff like that,
and shit like that, it's like, man, our people, we grew up in the hood.
Right.
You know what I mean? We don't aspire to be police
officers. But it's not our people that's killing people like that.
Actually from the hood and shit, they didn't be like, I want to be a cop when they was younger. It just be like, damn, the test came up, I took the motherfucker, I passed it, and I got accepted into
the I don't have a record.
Now I'm a cop. Or it ain't got nothing else to do. That's I don't know what I want to be in life.
I never want to be that shit. But I know now, like,
that's what you run into though. Is like, if you put more stipulations on it to be a cop, then you also hinder from getting minorities to take the job.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, like, and not to get into politicians, but a lot of people, you're supposed to reward the systems that's doing, like, all right, well, each cop got over 100 hours of training this year on situations like that. It's too many times that you get trained in the academy. That's what, 9 months, 12 months. I think it's 9 months to be a city cop in Philly. Once you get trained, you don't go back for the fucking training that again. Like, you should be trained a certain amount of hours every year. So when these situations come up, you know how to deal with it.
Yeah. So many people get burnt out of situations.
And that's how you reward. That's how you reward like, all right, well, Philly cops should get X amount of funding from the government because they did X amount of training for certain officers. Like, I'm not just giving y'all money just to give y'all. Everything should be based on the type of training you get these people, because they making a lot of life and death situations.
Yeah, they need a lot of training. Like, they need to start training them motherfuckers to fight. Like, if you peep over there, like, no, I'm being real.
Boy, the L,
if you look over
transit police boy, listen, kudos to him. He was getting his ass, but he pulled his gun out.
He pulled his gun out. That's what I'm saying. Y'all clowning him for fighting the boy, but if he'd pulled his fucking gun out and shot his ass, it would have been, that's wrong, that's wrong.
That's one thing about transit police. A lot of times they by themselves. It's not like they got a partner with them. So I give it to
that shit up.
No nice thing.
But at the same time, nobody got hurt. Even if Bull got away, I'm quite sure he got caught later on.
No, because I'm gonna tell you what happened. I think probably a couple months ago, or probably a year ago. a boy, I think it was at Broad Downey, he shot, a transit police guy shot a guy with a taser, and I guess he fell onto the tracks or some shit like that.
Shit.
And he killed himself or something like that. Yeah, so I commend boy for not pulling out his gun or his taser because that shit could have went left. If he'd have shot him and he'd have went over.
I tell people, first of all, when you dealing with jobs like this, like that, like you're not hired to fight. First of all, you're not hired to fight. So I commend him too for fighting, but you're not hired to fight. You don't get paid. He's not being paid. He there to serve and protect.
Ain't no boxer.
He's there to serve and protect. He's not paid to fight. So when these motherfuckers get tasered and stuff like that, they deserve that shit. Cause I'm not here to fight you. I didn't come here to fight you. The fuck? You could be an all-American boxer. What the fuck am I fighting you for?
Right. I don't know if you're capable of
I feel like they should at least know how to hold their own.
Well, I'm pretty sure they teach them something that can some type of
You gotta do this to grab them, put them.
What
in
they call
like
balance displacement, and they probably teach them some type of self-defense.
But man, you gotta think who you dealing with, man. When you dealing with motherfucking 6'5", you only 5.
No, fuck 6'5". You thinking about you dealing with them niggas down Kensington.
Man,
they high off like everything. Like I ain't fucking with that nigga.
And you by yourself? That's crazy.
A lot of times they just
shit
you can't even. Sometimes they so high they can't even feel the fucking taser. They still coming. Like fuck that.
They call that shit the butt naked.
But to sum it up though, like I mean, it's saddening and disheartening that like it's the same narrative. Like so much work. I feel like with this pandemic and things change. I feel like the last couple people that the black people that was killed unjustly, like the viral people, the Breonna Taylors, the Aubrey
Graham.
Aubrey, no, it's not Graham, bro.
Graham?
Somebody else told me his name. Aubrey
like
Graham.
Drake.
That's Drake name.
Oh shit.
That's Drake name. Somebody else told me that was Aubrey Graham. Aubrey Edge something. And George, and George Floyd. Like I feel like this year a lot of people stepped up and like really tried their hardest. Like you had a lot of celebrities come out, and a lot of people in general just like really pushed the narrative. Like yo, we need change. You seen they recognize Juneteenth as a holiday, so I felt like this year was impactful. But I just don't want people to get discouraged because it's the same story.
And
like,
it's a lot more work to be done.
It is.
That's the first time I've witnessed.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all seen.
Go out and
I don't know if y'all been.
We're
like,
part of
following,
history. Definitely a part of history.
I don't know how do y'all feel. I don't know if y'all been following politics and shit. But Trump said he got a $500 billion John that he's about to sign and shit for black communities.
Bullshit.
And shit.
I think it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit,
and I think it's a reach so that people vote
a
for
vote.
it.
It's a vote reach because if you was gonna do this for black people, you'd have did it at the beginning of your term, not the end of your term. He talking about going at the KKK members now and all that. Like, come on, where the fuck?
And he made this announcement. That's where he made the announcement at. In Atlanta, the blackest city in America.
They need shout out Polo the Dime. Like, come on, sir. Like, get his dick, dog.
man,
He talking about some.
But the problem is that what's his name, Daniel Cameron, the Attorney General. Like it's sad that you didn't like what's the name, like you didn't do your job, man. Like one day, like somebody he got kids, he got raised too, and they not gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, you got grandkids, and they not. You better hope somebody black do the right thing and don't do what you did. Like, you know what I mean? Because all that shit with him is a play to stay in position to be governor or to be a mayor or be whatever he want to be. He didn't want to lose his positioning. Right. So he just did what they told him to do. Yeah. They gave him a bone and he decided to do what they, you know what I mean?
You get mad at that black man for doing that?
Yes, you can, bro. That's the shit that
the shit that. But would you gave him a job after that? Say he would have lost his job.
He probably would have been blackballed too.
No, he wouldn't have blackballed
us
as a community.
Would Oprah would have
somebody would have hired him, bro.
Speaking up,
we got to do what's right for each other. So
why the fuck are y'all voting for Kamala Harris then?
Oh shit, he went politics.
I don't.
How many black men she done put in jail?
I'm talking about
the weed inside the state. That weed is legal in.
I'm talking about picking the lesser evil. That's what I said. When you voting, you picking the lesser evil. That's what it is. I ain't saying nobody perfect.
Just saying, why more black people not figuring out?
But that's the problem though, because it's like that
and shit like that.
But nobody voting green.
No, if everybody black voted green, bro, we would have had a black woman president come this term. People don't even realize that shit.
If everybody
because
voted,
nobody teaches you that shit. So you sit up there, everybody think go Democrat or go Republican.
True.
And I mean, you don't gotta do what everybody else is doing. You can always be your own person and think with your own
You
mind.
right about that, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Preach that shit.
They don't teach us that shit in school. I mean, they teach it to you, but it go right past your mind in social studies. You don't think about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You get older, all you know is Democrat, Republican, when it's all these other parties that you could actually vote for. I mean, you don't gotta vote that way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like neither one of the fucking candidates. I don't like the Democrat or Republican.
And you said that earlier.
You know what I mean? I don't like neither one of them. You know what I mean? Biden wrote the fucking bill. That bill that with fucking what's the bull name that was fucking his you know what I'm talking about?
The one that did the
Clinton. That bill was shit. Oh. Biden wrote that bill, helped write that shit. You know what I mean? Kamala Harris, whatever her name is, she's not even fucking black. She's Indian. And if everybody who know Indians, they know they don't consider themselves black. You know what I mean? They think they're more superior. But it's not even a race thing. It's not even about race. It's not even about race, though. It's about how many black men that she done sent to prison, but now she sent up here going after the black vote. Everybody fighting over the black vote. Do black people really realize how much power we got in America?
A lot of us don't, bro.
No, they don't.
Everybody right now is politicking and they going after the motherfucking black vote. If black people just got together like, you know, fuck y'all, we ain't gonna fuck with y'all, we gonna put in our own.
That's the hardest thing to do, though. The hardest thing is for us to bond together. Everybody's scared. Let's go back to what you're saying with Main Man. He stick to his guns because he's scared that his career is over if he don't follow what them white folks tell him to do.
Yeah. So it's like, man,
but you gotta protect each other, man.
You ain't got that leadership either. I mean, you got a lot of people saying this and that. You ain't got nobody leader and, you know, bring us together and say,
together, man.
Like when this shit happened, like they should have put their powers at B, these black billionaires and stuff like that, and make like a black Wall Street, or like start getting our own. Like we gotta get back to getting our own shit, the black banks, the black stuff like that.
Man.
We keep waiting for
community. Man.
We keep waiting for these white folks to treat us right instead of just having our own shit. All right, you don't want to give me that? I'm gonna go to people that look like us.
Right.
We don't have that option.
Them to treat us right. Don't want them to treat us right. Fuck how they treat us. At the end of the day, we ain't spending our money with y'all.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? You ever go in a Chinese store? I'm talking about a hood Chinese store. You ever wonder why the fuck they don't take credit cards or debit? They always take cash. They always want cash. Because at the end of the day and shit, that shit, they could say whatever they want on their taxes, whatever they made and shit like that, and they keeping that shit in home. They buying off of Chinese wholesalers. They ordering off of them fucking Chinese sites, and you know what I mean? They keeping that shit in home, you know what I mean? Inside the Chinese community. Why the fuck you think that all them, they shut down all the buffets and shit. Now they done turned all the buffets into these damn Cajun seafood joints. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all all came together and told each other, yo, we can't sell food on the buffet style no more.
You got like a secret like society.
Yeah, like, you know
but you gotta understand
why
like,
black people don't have that same mindset though.
Because we got a slavery mentality.
Even if we see
in a barrel
this should be crazy because a black person to see one person be like, oh, I'm starting a clothing line, be like, oh, I can't do it because so-and-so got a clothing line or whatever it might be and shit, and I don't want to be like them, I don't want to be a dick eater, right? But the Chinese motherfuckers, the shake, that's what it was. It was the shake. The shake was the originals of that Cajun seafood shit. Now it's at every buffet. Everywhere they had a Chinese buffet, now they got a spot like the shake. And shit. You know what I mean? They all got together. You know what I mean? They stood up for their peoples and was like, look, y'all can't make money on the buffets, but y'all can make money on this. Still get the seafood in it and do this with it, and everybody make money. Everybody got that damn shake sauce now. You know what I mean?
It boiled down to the mentality.
And
bro.
our black asses going in there spending $100, $200 cash on this shit.
That was a word from Pastor Trick. He'll have his segment next Sunday as well.
Just
no, you're right. You're right.
Shit,
you gotta get passionate on your shit. It's all good.
But I think you gotta fight.
Trick.
You gotta fight that stigmatism that like they tell you to hate your own brother or something like that. Because the reality is that shit embedded in you. Like me personally, I think it just shit embedded in you. Yeah. It's like what you gotta recognize it and be like, yo. It's cool to be happy for people because we wasn't taught that. We was taught to hate the next person. They taught some of us to feel like we better than the other ones, so we can't be happy for each other.
Yeah,
like when you talk about when you talk about right, a lot of that
house
shit still,
nigga.
house nigga. It's no difference from dark skin, light skin to house nigga, field nigga. It's all the same mentality. Yeah. Rich and broke. You telling me like, you know what I mean? And when you talk about slaves coming over here, it was fucking black people that was getting them on them fucking boats. Like, so
you ain't doing nothing for the village.
Yeah, that boils down to like
gold and shit.
Right, that boils down to I'm willing to accept the crumb the master gave me because that's more than what it is. But you don't know how detrimental that's been to your culture.
Right.
Like you don't even people can't see past the dollar. Like that's why a lot of people you supposed to say. Fuck that, it's bigger than that. You know what I mean? It's bigger than money. It's bigger than that. This shit gonna change. Sometimes you got, like, same with the Kaepernick shit. Sometimes you take a hit for people behind you to have a better life and all that. And you gotta protect people like that.
Yeah.
You have to protect people like that.
You don't think like that, bro.
No,
that's the
not at all.
You can preach it all day, and people are still
but
like,
it's the fear. It's the fear of, like, when they excommunicate me, who the fuck gonna take care of me? And we as a community have to come together. Like, if that man was to get fired, like the attorney general, if you got fired for that shit, like he's supposed to have a job somewhere. Right. Somebody's supposed to put him in position because he made that tough call.
Right.
Like, same thing with Cap. Like, Cap did that shit. It shouldn't have been Nike. Somebody should have been put some money in his fucking pocket. Like,
well, probably did though.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, but like you can't forget about people who make the sacrifices like that. Mm-hmm. You gotta protect these people. But
fuck, Cap ain't go to a different league. You know what I'm saying?
That was pride, bro. He could have went to another league.
Yeah, but a lot of that shit is you gotta change the same thing. Like this another thing that happened. Deion Sanders became the coach of a black college, a football coach. Now nobody else wanted to give him a chance. He went to the HBCU, and they like, why are us as what's the name, like black folks? Why the biggest talented black folk athletes going to these white schools where they could care less about you? It's a modern day slave trade. They just want you for your. Like the biggest slave that can fight. That's all it is. I want the best slave. Like that's what it boils down to. Yeah, go to these fucking black colleges. Make them motherfuckers like really respect you and not just use you.
Right. Make them respect the black college league.
Yeah.
Cause you know that shit they don't play that shit on TV. You know what I mean?
Well, because they don't have the stars at these fucking universities.
Alright, well fuck it.
Yeah.
Move on. Talk about respect.
That was the politics.
No, fuck all that. Talk about respect. Y'all respect Tory and what he just did. This album release.
We like the album.
I like that album. That album fire. I'm sorry. And I feel different about the situation. When I first heard it and shit, I'm like, damn, Tory shot nigga. What the fuck type time he on? But now I feel like, because he's stressing on there that he didn't do it. He not saying who did it, but he's saying I didn't do it. And then he telling you to listen to the facts. He was like, if I shot this bitch, why I'm not in jail?
And why? That's my thing. Like, I'm gonna touch a little bit on it
because,
this is my thing. If you got shot, you know I shot you, right? When the cops pulled up, why didn't they say, "Yo, he shot me"?
And our culture, they teach you not to snitch.
No, but the bitch went on live and snitched.
No, but
so like, after everybody got in her ear, now you shot me.
What they first thing they said? What the first?
No, just tell the whole story.
What's the shot you?
Who y'all want to tell the story? Her or him?
I just want the truth. It's a his side, it's a her side, and it's the truth. I want
be
the
real.
Truth.
We was snorting coke. He dropped his gun. The fucking bullet hit me in my feet.
And I don't think,
you know
and to be honest, it was fragments in her. So that means it hit something else before it hit you.
It probably hit the ground.
So my question is this:
I think it was a struggle with it. It was a struggle with the gun, or you got it out, you dropped it. It's something like that.
I respect what Tory did. You know what
and she supposedly she was turned around when it happened.
Yeah, he said you got hit. He said
hit from behind. So how you identify me?
Yeah, he said that. That was the exact bar.
But listen to this. Listen to this. If we live in only facts, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know them two was together, right?
Yes.
We know they was drinking. We know they was on drugs, some type of something.
They was drinking. Yeah.
Who had a gun?
He had the illegal gun. That's his
He had a legal gun. Okay. Who pulled out the gun?
We don't know that.
We don't know how the gun.
So somebody pulled the gun off his hip?
No, gun's
How you know it was in the car? How you know it was just in the car?
So the gun fall and shot her in the foot?
The gun could fall, bro.
I'm just telling you. How did you know? And matter of fact, if you listen to the song, y'all know you didn't listen to the album yet. But if you listen to it, he was in the fucking pool with Kylie.
This happened after that. We talking about after.
I'm talking about when I was living facts of what happened when they was together and she got shot.
This is what I'm saying about that part. How you know the gun was even with him and it wasn't just in the car?
So who shot the gun then?
That's what I'm saying. Like, who took it out?
So you saying
Wherever
she took
it
it
was. I don't know what it was. I know she was hiding on fire because he was chilling with Kylie.
Right.
You just don't know.
Well,
like, you just, nobody was here.
Well, she pushed him.
And she fell out. And it's a little tip. It's a little tip. And I'm going to take this off my priest points. Because I had a couple weeks ago. She actually fell out with her best friend.
Okay.
That was in the car.
So her best friend shot her?
No, I'm just saying she had a fallout. Because I feel like she probably said something like, stop doing that man like that.
Everybody, when I speak about it, everybody say that, oh, you just trying to villainize Tory. I'm not. That's not my MO in it at all. Oh, you want to cancel Tory? I'm not. I will listen to the album. I just haven't listened to it. My thing is, if we live in facts and we call a spade, like, when did we stop giving a situation happened between a man and a woman was shot, and we all gonna say, oh, let's ride with the man. Right. That still was a victim, regardless. Right. By his gun.
Nobody's saying anything different, cuz.
By his gun.
Nobody's saying anything different.
I'm not saying that. Listen.
When did we stop?
If Tory actually did shoot her, he a fucked up ass nigga.
And I said it's not justified, and I hope you get past it.
But what I'm saying is, from listening to the album, it sounds like Tory wasn't the one who shot her.
It wasn't, and
But listen to this. Listen, if Priest came out and said, if you and Priest was somewhere, and Priest came out and said you shot her, and Priest came out and said you shot her, and y'all was together, why it take you 3 months to say you didn't? And you still ain't say you didn't.
Yo, you can't even say much. So you gotta listen to the album. You gotta listen to the album.
That is bizarre alone. That's bizarre alone.
Listen, if you waiting for a motherfucker to tell the truth, look. If me and Trick was out, I come out and she waited too. I finally say my piece. All right, Trick shot me. You know what I'm saying?
I should not have to say, listen to the album to hear my side of the story.
No, because you don't have to. But it tells you why he stalled out for these couple.
He still haven't apologized or made a statement. He dropped the album. He's still making a statement. If you didn't shoot her, why did it take you so long to come out and say I didn't shoot her? In an album, that is disrespectful.
Every song, he's saying that this bitch is lying. Even one song, he's like, I didn't think that you would do me like this. He said, out of all the females that I fucked, I never would have thought it would be you that do me like this. And shit, he say that shit.
She came out
like she like, damn, you lying. No, you lying just for the people.
Hold on.
That's what he's saying. Tory is on the whole album. He's saying that he's getting
listen. If it was your daughter, that's what I always boil down to. If it was your daughter,
come on, give it
and her boyfriend shot her, right?
Well, if it was an accident or not,
is he held accountable for it?
He's not saying that it was an accident.
No, wait.
He's saying that he didn't do it.
Even if I had a gun and I pulled it out.
If it's your gun, who is you holding accountable?
I'm holding accountable.
If your situation deeper than
you ain't going to want to hear shit else. That's your family. This is somebody you love.
So why are we not giving her the same benefit about? Why are we not giving? She's a woman.
You love her.
She's a woman. She's a woman.
You know her.
Why are we not giving her the benefit of the doubt?
I'm not saying she's wrong. What I'm saying is not justified. Y'all making it seem like we justifying the action.
But
it was a gun that was shot. It was a bullet that fragments landed in her. It's a fucked up situation. No, stop. It's a fucked up situation.
Right.
Just like that Chris Brown shit. It was a fucked up situation.
No, Chris Brown whooped that bitch ass.
But it was a fucked up situation. If he can make it past that.
So who do we?
R. Kelly.
So listen. So who do we protect in fucked up situations? The man with the gun or the woman that was shot?
Everybody.
I didn't say cancel him. I said hold him accountable.
Hold on.
Is we holding everybody accountable?
Yes, we are. When did we stop holding people accountable?
Because you just argue me down.
But you can't.
You just argue me down, and you can compare this to the R. Kelly situation.
I want to hold people accountable that actually did something. If this man telling me, yo, I didn't do nothing. He didn't even say. I came up with the
Trig. If somebody accused you of something. If somebody accused you of something, how long does it take you to come out and say you didn't do it?
Right. And bro,
how long does it take you to? If anybody said anything about you,
dog,
if anybody said anything about you, why does it take you 3 months in the album to say you didn't do it?
He said that.
You keep going back to
what's her name? What's her name? June, and somebody from Rock Nation told him don't speak on it.
You can't even speak on it.
If somebody accused me of something, nobody's going
to. You can't even say too
much. Hold on.
What's legal about it? What are you scared to say if you didn't heard? If you in a situation and they accuse you of rape, they accuse you of rape. If you didn't do it, what are you scared to say that's going to get you? Yeah, it's nothing I can say that's going to. I don't want to speak about it because it's a legal case. I didn't do it.
And the same shit he said on the.
I didn't do it. Is that
he can say, yo, I ain't do it, but yeah, I mean,
oh, bro,
Don't
speak.
It in
Bro,
August.
listen,
He said it in
don't speak, bro. Don't
August.
speak on it.
He
Don't
said it
speak
in
on it.
August that he didn't do it. He said it in August
He
after the
didn't shoot her.
situation that he
Nobody
didn't
let
do.
him rock with. I didn't shoot her.
When he said he shoot her,
He said
said
it
in
back
August.
then when he went live, and then she went live.
Thank you.
bro.
He was how fuck you going just live?
Hold on, you
It
still
sound like
gotta
she-
hold, if it was his gun,
But
you
to
still
go
gotta
back-
hold him accountable, bro.
thank you. And then you say
Yeah, thank God it only hit it up.
bro.
So only he can hold the gun. Only he can shoot the gun. It's his gun. He
So
did
who
it.
shot
All
her?
right.
So who shot her?
He's guilty.
Yo.
Next topic. He's guilty.
So who shot her? That's what I keep saying. Y'all
You
keep
don't
saying
know the
that.
story yet.
You don't, so I'm not gonna
Wait
protect the
till her
nigga.
album-
I'm gonna protect the woman.
Who's
That's what all.
protecting?
Y'all justifying him. That's protecting him.
Yo, this is so crazy.
That's
Who
protecting
said
him.
he was justified?
I
I like the album. That's
listen,
all I
listen.
said.
Answer my question. Answer my
All
question.
right, when
Answer my
Jay-Z,
question.
when Jay-Z came out with Not Guilty with R. Kelly was going through his legal situation as well, and so was Jay.
Y'all ain't protect them fucking kids.
You know what I'm saying? Did you
Y'all love that nigga.
Did you not be like, damn, I heard the song, they explained the situations to me, now I feel like they really didn't do that shit, that they got people that's out for them.
I was quiet.
That's how
I was
Somebody,
quiet
if
the whole time.
somebody accuse me for something, I'm not gonna tell y'all. Wait till the next episode on Three's Co. and I address
No,
it.
he was quiet. He was quiet.
What are you quiet for? Somebody,
He said he
somebody
didn't do
assaulting
it.
you.
Bro.
Somebody assaulting your character. What are you
Bro.
quiet for?
And when it happened, he said he didn't do it.
But-
Social media blew it up. Oh, he's a fucking liar. Oh,
They blew it up. They
So
call
who?
her a rat.
So who?
They call her a rat. If she say that he did it, they calling her a rat.
Right.
He said he didn't do it in August.
They told
after
her-
it happened, right?
Please
He
find me
said
that.
it.
Please find me the clip. Find me the clip. That's what is in the proof. I can find you the mad clip when she on live saying that he did it. I cannot find you a clip that say Tory Lanez say he didn't do it. Find me the clip.
And she
Please.
wasn't even gonna speak on
And then
it,
my
but
thing is,
it was his side.
Right, that kept saying. But my thing is, when you boil down to it, if you know what, that's lying effects. A woman was shot from his gun.
And that's just, if we getting it off that, then that's just what it is. The nigga's guilty, and then that's it.
But you said, oh, why you protecting her? That's not your daughter. It's a woman.
Cause you said, we always protect the man. We always
We
protect.
always
If
do. That's
he
a woman.
If that's my daughter, that's somebody. That's a family member. That's somebody you had. That's your kid.
It's still a woman. We talk about the
Bro,
women not
right.
being. We talk about the
So
black
where
man.
was this
We talk about the black man, right?
This-
And then we
this
talk
my
about where
point.
the black woman lies underneath him. Why are we not protecting
my
her?
point. It's like, it's so crazy how all this is coming out, right? And this situation is blown up like this. Oh, we never protected black women. But nobody said anything. When R. Kelly came out, nobody said anything. When Chris Brown, stop. When Chris Brown did that shit,
didn't say that?
we don't protect the black woman. Fucking Rihanna's face looked like somebody ran over it. But no, we don't protect the black woman. It was like, they was like, they wasn't even doing that then. They was like, oh my God, it's so crazy.
And a lot of people
And
that
everybody made jokes.
Who said?
Everybody
Nobody
made
said.
jokes.
But nobody said.
And everybody was
cancel.
like, well, you never know what she said.
Can
do
I
the same thing
explain what Tory's saying on the album?
In the album?
On
In the album. All right, in the album.
What he's
It
saying?
don't matter.
What he's saying
He
on
was
the album?
quiet. I
listen.
respect him being
He's
quiet.
saying that.
Let him say what they
He's
want
saying
to
as
say.
soon
If he
as
feel like he innocent,
as soon as he get his
side.
masters, as soon as he get ownership of his masters, and he no longer have a label, he able to do independent shit.
He able to do independent.
It sound real personal
now
to me.
all of a sudden,
That's he independent
It
now.
sound
That was
real
his
personal to me.
Cancel
Rick
him
Ross
out.
saying shit.
Hold on,
all
hold
these
on.
niggas saying it sound real personal to me. To
let's
be
do it one
honest,
at- one
they
at a
probably
time.
mad because he hit first.
All right, sis. All right, let
That's Friday, man.
He's
That's
saying
Friday,
that-
man.
One at a time.
He's saying that motherfuckers named me on the whole album. He's talking about how pretty much that motherfuckers they don't like that he went independent. He owned his masters. He about to be rich.
So
and
they
shit.
after him.
They after him. The same thing that they did to Bill Cosby. You try and make it seem like they did to him.
Somebody jumped in the car and
Now,
shot the
how
gun.
y'all feel about Bill?
Hold on. All that because this man shot a female.
Why
I don't
y'all
think-
can't
sis,
until he's convicted?
Sis, listen.
Oh, but he's saying.
So
that
what y'all
he
gonna say when he
shooter.
convicted?
When?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he.
What you
did
gonna
it.
say?
Right.
Like
Well,
you
one
can't
time
protect
was
the. My thing
Guilty?
is.
Not guilty. I'm rocking with the tape. Like, I'm just waiting on new music.
So there's
That's
nothing.
it.
So nothing to
All
say
right.
about you.
Like, is it, like,
but
I
then,
can't say
where do you
nothing.
stand with women getting abused? Period. Then.
No, like y'all making it.
You can't.
What
Like,
you told me a couple months ago when that whole R. Kelly thing, separate the music from the joint. Now I can owe you an apology because I flamed you for that.
Right,
no, on some real shit. I didn't
but it
flame
only
you for
count
that.
when it's your.
I couldn't understand him.
So it only count when.
I didn't
no, because you don't
understand
like
him.
R. Kelly. You like Tory Lanez.
I didn't like R. Kelly. So I never liked R. Kelly, even as a kid. So I flamed him for that. And I didn't. I never heard the 12 play. Like, and this is real shit.
Wrong.
Like, no, real shit. Stop. So when that shit happened, it was easy for me to counsel him.
You can still like a person, but like H said R. Kelly. H said R. Kelly's still a great. But you're not saying Tory wrong. He's a fucking lame.
Bro, until we know the actual facts, you can't say shit.
Like,
this nigga's sitting in jail right now.
And he said he a cornball, but he make good music.
Right.
You said he's a thorough nigga and he make good music. No, he's not thorough. He's not thorough.
When I say that,
You can't say
he was thorough.
Bro, I let my statement go. I put it on the Grease Goes play. All the fans that read it, that's my stance. It's not justified. It's not justified. Megan, this whole situation is not justified. I'm not saying that, period.
All I ever said
what
was,
I'm saying
just like when
keep listening to both sides of the story. I listened to what she said. I listened to what he said.
You listen to what she say?
For me.
What she say? What Meg say?
Meg said that, she never even said he did it, though. If you think about it, she said, pussy, how could you go online knowing that you did what you did to me? She never said that. You made me. You did it.
She said at first she was trying to protect him.
Pussy.
But they said Meg. They said Meg.
Nigga, the cops right there. Like, why you ain't tell?
They said Meg clout chasing, but Meg only said that he said it after the PR came out and they was trying to villainize her. And she went on about her business. You don't see her say nothing in WAP about that shit.
She ain't say nothing about.
Did she diss Tory and WAP?
She ain't say nothing about.
Did she drop another song?
She ain't say nothing about her shooting him.
Can you not say the album?
Herself.
Can you not say the album? So that's what you think she shot herself?
I can't wait till the day that the bitch shot herself. That it come out that she shot herself, yo.
I don't give a fuck what it come out with.
I can't wait till that day.
I hope they both can get past it.
I feel like that's what happened.
She was walking away, though. It happened when she was walking away.
And she got shot in both of her foot.
It's no way she did.
Let me tell you.
Fragments shit out of her foot.
Dance.
They said that
She was
too.
walking
But I'm not
away.
living in speculation. I'm just going on with
the facts. Listen, they said she was walking
I'm just
away.
saying we can't say women are not protected when we don't protect our own fucking women. When search a situation like the same thing with the Trey Songz and Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer came out and said Trey Songz was foul. He tried to take advantage of me. Nobody listened to her. Oh no, not Trey. That's my baby. I love him.
Yeah,
when the white chick came out and said that shit. Oh, maybe he really did do that shit to the black girl.
Right.
Come on, man.
Social media don't protect.
Come on. Same thing with Chris Brown. Everybody love Chris Brown.
They still love him.
They still love him, but he wrong and he fouled because he put his fucking hands on that woman. Right. They should leave it at point blank. Like Drake, I told somebody asked me, "Oh, well, Drake your fan." Drake wrong for denying his child.
Right.
I'm gonna call a spade a spade. You make good music. R. Kelly make good music.
Out there.
Who?
Keke Palmer shot the artists I've seen out there,
but
bro.
Trick, that wasn't for no
She be reaching, bro. She be reaching. So why do you expect me to believe this bitch?
Let's move on, man. Y'all got real passionate about this shit.
I said my take.
Sit up, sis. Come on, man. It's all right.
I spoke my piece, man. I don't know if things change because I'm a father of a daughter.
It's all love with the.
I don't know if it's I got a daughter, but I don't know what it is.
I feel you, bro.
I don't.
Listen, I bring the temperature down, man.
If somebody shot you, and what I always boil down to, if somebody shot your daughter, if somebody, that's not the same. That's the fuck it is. It's still a woman getting shot.
It's so crazy. Y'all say that just a couple months ago. You was telling me to separate the shit. So if R. Kelly touched your fucking daughter,
I'm gonna whoop his ass.
Why you didn't say nothing? You didn't have bro.
My opinion on R. Kelly is the same. It's fuck R. Kelly.
Hold on. This is different.
You almost crucified me for getting mad at that shit.
No, I didn't.
You was like, well,
hold on. The R. Kelly thing.
You was in the middle.
A lot of these families was with the shit. A lot of these mothers and fathers was with it.
So now that the bitches is free, now they telling a different story?
No, the young girls that was...
He lied and was trying to get the... Yeah, because they thought they was going to get... No, not...
We changing the mood. It's over. It's over.
You had your point across.
Just don't do that though. Don't.
You made your point.
All right, but just don't do that. Like I was talking. Don't do that.
Really
don't do that.
You made your point.
It's the disrespect. respect for me.
All right, I apologize. Go ahead, finish saying what you said.
No, it's alright.
Other news, y'all don't consistent.
I'm not saying that you entitled to feel the way you feel, and I'm not. I didn't play it. I didn't play it to cut her off. I didn't. I was just playing it to change the mood.
We gotta use that shit for audio.
I'm just trying to change the mood.
That got me dropped.
I'm just trying to change the mood. All black people like this song.
I'm really not playing. Alright, guys, laugh. He got his laugh.
It's not laugh. I'm just trying.
Don't do that. Like, that was corny. Like,
I wasn't trying to cut you off,
next
sis.
time I'll hook up to this shit and do it when I don't like what you saying.
I didn't say that.
But
Oh
I'm
my
busy
god.
talking. Like, you don't do
All right,
that.
finish your point then.
Next topic.
Y'all trying to say I used it to cut off. I didn't. I didn't use it to cut you off. I was just changing the subject. I'm just trying to change the subject. We talked about that shit too long.
We all should have access to that shit.
Y'all kidding. The fucking tablet right there.
Before I let go.
I don't even know what you was saying.
It don't even matter. Come on, yo. We got a lot of points. Like, come on.
This episode funny as shit, yo.
Yo, Savage 50 for men. How y'all feel about it? How y'all feel
Before I
about
let go.
How y'all feel about Savage 50 for men? 21.
Let's skip that.
If they gonna be as comfortable as Ethica's, then I'm with it. I like Ethica.
It'll be $35.
It look like,
That's what I think it mattered to me, the price.
I don't think she not high. I went on her site. Well, for the female, she not high.
Oh, word.
I figured not hard for females either, but they hard for men.
I like the other, what's that other one? PS?
No, the Savage 50.
PS8 or something like that? PSD or something like that. It's another drugs company.
PSD.
I like them, but they too high, so I don't fuck with them.
Who that from?
I don't know who the fuck
Jimmy
that
Butler,
PSD.
Kyrie Irving, and somebody else.
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, it's a couple people that like
Play for Miami.
that like put money into it, but I don't know who the original
and the
company
draws
is.
is called PSD.
Yeah,
They actually alright though.
they nice.
And
They
you know what, you ain't showed me them belts that you was talking about last week.
Oh, the
I still
BB
don't
Simon
know. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can show you.
I ain't see the PSDs and I ain't see the belts.
I'll show you that right now.
BB, is that BB?
But do women really hold-
No, BB.
Back to the draws. Do women really care like what kind of draws a man got on?
Well, I like the little shell before you break my back. It's cute. They little cute designs.
I care. I don't want to see no chick in no fucking little girl underwears. I don't like that shit.
Or fucking.
I hate the cheap looking underwear.
Yeah, with the little
With the
fucking
what?
with the little bow on the front and like polka dots and all that.
Yeah,
That's
I
a little
like them
fucking
cheap
kid.
ass little rainbow underwear. Like,
Don't come over with that.
Wait,
Yeah, you a
hold
woman
on,
now.
hold
Yeah.
on. That's everyday underwear.
no, that could be
No,
your
you talking
period
about-
panty joint.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
let them be
'cause
your
I'm about to
period
say.
panties. Don't be
But
coming
as far
over.
as you
If you know you
cute
coming over to see somebody,
Oh yeah, that you gotta change it
you
up.
should
Don't
have some
wear none
lace
at
on or
all.
something. Like
Don't wear none at all, or wear a thong.
lace me up. You know what I mean?
Niggas love pulling it to the side.
Thongs.
I like that shit.
Thong.
Little
It
polka dot.
can't be a Walmart thong. It gotta be.
You can't be a
it gotta
Walmart.
be
What's the
named
difference
Victoria's
between?
Secret, John, some shit.
That's trash.
No, them bells hot, bro.
Look at all them studs and shit.
That's
I'm looking at the BB Simon belts, and they how much?
200 range from 2 to 5.
Bedazzled ass belt the fuck out of here. Go ahead, you can make one at home.
I got like 3 of them. I ain't gonna make them, but that would be hot if I knew how to make. I probably would.
It's studs. Like,
Call it MMH.
go to fucking Michael's, go get you a bag of fucking bedazzles and glue them bitches on.
No,
Yo, this a BB Simon at H original.
I like
Yo.
what I like.
But
Damn,
people
like,
just dress different though. Like
That's a
look
lot.
at Gabrielle Union and D Wade and
oh
shit.
Jesus Christ.
I think they just doing it just to do it.
Like,
I
what
don't
the fuck
fucking
going
know.
on in their house?
I don't know. Like, was he supposed to be dressing like her?
Why she got them light ass jeans on?
This shit annoying.
Tobias Jones.
I don't know what's going on. I don't like, ever since that marriage, like, it's just,
Let them live.
They happy though. I don't care.
they happy, yeah, but it's just
Fuck
kind of
why?
crazy.
That's a prime
like,
example of when you let your woman eat your ass. What happened?
No, that ain't
no, I read that
Shut up,
book.
nigga.
No, that's the truth. Like, I read the book. I got the book. You want it?
Priest,
No,
I
yeah.
actually got that from Priest. I think it was
Yeah,
Priest said that on.
she
But
ate
they,
her
you
ass.
gotta look at you gotta look at their life. Like she in her post acting career, like he in his post playing like basketball career. It's like they finally able to do what they fucking want to do. Like, they don't
That's how
gotta
you
worry
should
about their image.
That's how you should live your life, whether if you rich
or not.
Like,
Yeah.
Do what the fuck
We
you
want
want
to do. So he got all these color hair now. That's what the fuck he want to do.
Why
If she
you
want to wear
I don't
fucking,
care about the hair.
Why you
Right?
worry
It's
about what
just
the
like-
next man say or how they?
I think they finally out of the public light, so they feel comfortable enough to be like, yo, we gonna do what the
They
fuck we
out,
want
but
to
they
do.
I feel like they more
Yeah.
in the
No, they
public.
in now because people watching what they do
Right,
because they
right.
really just doing what they want.
Exactly.
When they was active in like in the NBA and she was an active actress,
Yeah.
she wasn't even known that much
Right,
because
right.
people she just went about her business. That's
Exactly.
like kind of like Sanaa Lathan. You don't hear about Sanaa Lathan. You
Right.
just see her once in a blue moon. Like that's how Gabrielle Union. Now they in a post career like
That
they
made
doing
me
what the
think
fuck
of
they
something.
want.
Do you ever think about like why some of these women aren't like with anybody like Tracy Ellis Ross? I don't know if y'all follow her, but she's like a whole vibe. Like why nobody gripped her up?
I think
Sanaa Lathan, why
No,
nobody with
I think
them?
they
Like,
dealing with
I think they
people.
dealing with people. They just not dealing with
not-
celebrities.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
They're like, yo, I fuck with
but
you.
they
but I
not
got this
married or
image.
nothing. It's like who would
You
want
never-
to be with
hold on,
Tracy?
you never
Like
never know if they
she
are
cool.
married
And
like
she
that.
seems so cool. Like
Some people be all that and just don't. They might be married and all that. It's just not for the
They
public.
just don't want that attention too. A lot of people don't like that attention. Like if
That's
I'm
like
dealing-
you though. You thorough as shit. You like you single though. You know what I'm saying? Some people
Yeah,
just
but-
throw motherfuckers off too.
a lot of people like to
Some
be
people
private.
too real.
No, they just like to be private. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
that's you don't want to like. I don't think you should just write that off.
Right.
Some guys look at it like a negative. I think it's different when you talk about the celebrities though, because these motherfuckers just recycle the same fucking people, like
Right.
the same love and hip hop people
Yeah.
date each other and all that. It's like who the fuck I'm gonna date?
And a lot of it is for publicity, bro.
Yeah.
Like, even like,
Yeah.
But
It's not
wouldn't
really
that be in a bad spot to be in? You don't know if this person here for really just you
No, I
or
think
just
they
your
know.
fam. I know,
I
like
think
it's.
they know.
I don't
You
know.
know.
Like you can play. I can
Once
play
you
with a
be with
nigga. Like
somebody, like-
bitches do it the best. Like you can play with a nigga
It's for
mind,
the
but like
image.
I don't need the money. I don't know.
I think it's
and
the
then
image, though.
really that's your.
But that's when you dating somebody broke though.
Yeah.
But when you dating somebody that got
I'm
money,
saying that you
exclusive,
saying
yeah.
somebody that got money, you act like you're not there for the money. I'm sure most of these niggas done got in trouble and skeeting in the bitch. Now you pregnant. Now she take you for all you got.
Hold on,
the
hold on, hold on.
territory.
Let's get back to
That's
what
why
we
you
talking
should
about,
use
though.
condoms.
Do y'all think? Well, I know for me, I don't care, but for my fellow guys, do y'all care about like women wearing like designer shit and vice versa? Do you care about like your man wearing like designer clothing?
I'm a person that shop like almost anywhere. If I like it, I'll just go get it. So
No, I'm saying like
no, I'm saying
for
like
you
so
normal.
I don't care. Like
So you see a guy with the latest.
I can't even
shit,
tell you how much your shit be costing. Like I don't know nothing about labels. I don't know
Right.
nothing. So I mean, I dated somebody that only brought most of this shit was Montclair, and I don't know none of that shit. Like,
Right.
I just think you got a regular jacket on Montclair. I would have to look that up. I don't know nothing about that
Facts,
shit.
facts.
Like, so it's like I don't care. Like, long as you dress it up and make it look nice, shit. You can go to Primark and get some shit.
Yeah,
Primark, Macy's, H&M, and put a lay together.
My shit is like.
Shit, I got some shit for Foreman Mills. Like, motherfuckers be
This
asking.
some Mills lay right here. Shout out to Foreman Mills.
He was pointing at the camera.
I'm down to sponsor y'all, man. We need a sponsor. Foreman Mills, get with me. Mr. Foreman, get with me, please.
Look, like you said.
We need a sponsor.
some shit I'm just not doing.
Man, we need a
No, that
sponsor,
shit
man.
hot though, bro.
Hey, look how he put it to
I like that shit.
Look how late it though.
That city.
Look how late it. Hold up.
Yeah, they
Hold
don't
up. You
let
gotta
them
peep what
see
I
it.
laid it with though. I laid it with the fucking most expensive
Put 'em up,
sneakers in the
dog. They
sneaker
can't
store.
see 'em.
Whoa!
That's what you don't understand. You know what I'm saying? That's what you don't understand, you know what I mean? It's all about how you lay it.
Oh,
you know
but
what I
tell
mean?
me, so you don't care if your lady wear anything, any fashionable shit like that, like that design and stuff, it don't bother you?
That shit don't bother me, man.
What?
We just go shopping, but my shit is you gotta look nice though.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want
That's
you
what it
walking
is.
around looking like no fucking grandma.
You can't look like Foreman Mills.
Like,
Like, don't do
yeah.
that. Like, but you can look good.
Foreman Mills, stop hating on Foreman Mills.
No, I said you can't look like you shop
Foreman
there.
Mills is my spizzer.
I wouldn't even have known.
got that
I wouldn't even have known.
Shit, I know. No, that shit is like,
Yo, bro, I wouldn't even have known because you got it laying right. But if you came in
We need
with
that
some corny
sponsor.
shit,
We
I'm
need
like,
that
Oh,
sponsorship.
so
Get with
tell
us.
me. All right, so would it intimidate you that if you dated, saying if you single, would you dated somebody was like that. Like, yo,
Who
let's
was
go to the
designer
mall.
and-
All right, shit, you know what? I want to go to Saks, but nigga, you want to go to what? Like, what?
No,
You want to go here?
my shit be like, if that's what you into, then I mean, that's what you into. Like, we go there. But I wear different shit.
Right.
Like, I'm
You don't need that shit.
Yeah, that shit don't excite me. What excite me is the guns.
Right.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna spend money on guns, but I won't spend money on clothes like that.
So if you
but
met
don't get it fucked up though. Just because this shit from Foreman Mills, this is still a $50 jacket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Don't get it fucked up.
It ain't like that shit $5.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
$5. This is still a
Shout out
$50
my man
fucking
Cal,
jacket,
too, man.
man.
He says he posted some shit like he was saying like a lot of people, you know, they don't wear they money out there. Like they don't just because you know they got the bread. They don't mean that they show it.
That's
So
the worst thing to spend your money on though. Is
like
clothes
clothes and shit.
Yeah.
Like that.
And I know somebody
Just 'cause
that
they don't wear it
actually
don't mean they ain't got it.
he get the jeans from Foreman Mills and he paint on them. Like he do little paintings
Like
and
design.
shit on them. And
He's selling right.
and they,
no.
he get a jean jacket, put a
You
portrait for
grab
like
you some
funerals.
American
You put the
heritage
portrait of the
and
person on
shit
the
like
back,
that
he be
shit
painting
already
it.
nice.
Oh, yeah.
I like a
He
chick.
be really getting money too.
I don't mind a chick that like designer shit, especially if you go out and you buy that shit yourself. Like
you buy
I hate
that
the
shit
chick,
yourself,
the
go
chick that like
Don't
that,
expect me to buy it though, because I
can't
don't
afford
buy
it.
myself.
that like Gucci but don't make Gucci money.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
Yeah.
bitch, how the fuck you want
Yeah,
me to
I don't
buy
like
you
that. But if a chick
Gucci
like
bag,
that,
what
she
you
in
gonna
that,
buy
if she in that
yourself
shit and she like that shit, and I don't see her always on the gram asking people to buy it for her and shit like that. She just actually she work and go get that shit herself. That's all for you.
Yeah,
that might not be my. I don't spend that much money on clothes. Like I just never did. I just find some of that shit frivolous to me. Like
Like my little sister, she in the like the designer wave. She that's her shit. Yeah, man, she wear the designer shit and all that. But at the same time, though, she I don't know. She'll buy that shit on her own though.
Right.
She not looking for a man to go out and buy it for her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She gonna get that shit on her own.
That's
she
what
gonna
you should do, yeah.
She gonna go drop a paycheck on a bag. That type shit. Like,
I like designer shit. I mean, some shit. I won't go out there and spend $1,000 on some sneakers and no shit like that, or $500 on a shirt. But I bought belts and I'm into jewelry, so that's my shit. But I won't go out here and say, yeah, I'm gonna buy $600 sneakers.
Well, your thing is cars. So.
Yeah, cars too. You know
my
what I mean?
shit that cheap. Man.
But I don't, like you said, I don't knock nobody like my lady. She go out and buy fucking bags. I can't explain why she spends so much money on bags, but that's her thing.
yeah.
That's
That's my thing is if my shorty like really wanted a bag,
Yeah.
I would buy her a bag. But my
Right.
thing is I don't wear that shit. I don't even like y'all. Even when the belts was like big, never wore belts. Y'all wear gold and shit like that. All my homies wear chains. I don't wear chains. I think if I had $1 million, I still wouldn't have a chain.
I just.
It ain't until you put that first
First
joint
gold.
around your neck.
I
Nah,
used
it
like
just- it just
one
ain't-
thing.
I mean,
One thing I can see myself.
You feel different.
One day I can see myself spending bread on his heels, but then at that I still don't do it. Like I just can't do it. Like I just like it's these boots. They like $450, and I can easily do. I just can't see spending that much on one pair of boots. Like it's like all right.
I want some Christian Louboutins, but
Like, I'm all right. Like I don't
My
need them
shit
that
is
bad.
too. To be honest, I'm too big for a lot of that shit. You know what I mean? It's
Not
like,
your feet, nigga. You can buy expensive sneakers, bro.
No, but I don't care about that. I'm a phone positive boy.
But the money you pay for them, you could damn near get
I could
fucking
get
these
my
expensive
own.
sneakers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
But
If you go to the store and buy
it's
2 pairs of them,
comfortable
you could have
to me.
bought.
These joints
You know what I mean?
comfortable, like, you know what I mean? Comfortable. I can ride my bike.
I just
in
don't
them,
get the-
just do
like-
everything in them.
Like the people, some people try to tell you they wear expensive shit because the quality. Like if you could tell me that the quality is the reason why you wear it, and you don't wear it to like look like the
Everybody
people that
else.
got money. When you don't have money, then I can't dress like a millionaire when they got $1 million and I don't have $1 million. I'm frauding to myself.
Yeah.
Especially with stuff, it just don't code the value. Like the Gucci shirts get old eventually. Like the Gucci
I
belts
hate
and
the
stuff
motherfucker
like.
that started the whole polo tee shit. Like,
Yeah.
now you can't even go out. That's why I don't get no polo tees.
Yeah.
Like white tees, I get
I
my shit
wear
from
them
Target.
ones. I wear black pools.
I know, but
I wear them, but it's like
And gray.
I feel like
Oh,
I
they
feel
shit
like
is
that's a
Some
trend.
yeah,
niggas-
it's a
yeah,
trend.
some niggas
But
gotta have them, like,
if you see
I
me
only
with one
wear
on,
them.
the next day you might see me with a regular one on, and it's
No,
not no
but-
fucking difference.
But
Like,
don't get it fucked up though. You know what I mean? I still run in there and grab a white tee real
Poppy
quick from the
store.
poppy store. You know what I mean? But I've been wearing polo tees since we was going to Franklin Mills
True,
and buying
true.
when they had the V-necks, yeah.
You know what I'm
Now
saying?
you
I
can't wear the
always had
V-necks.
polo
I don't
You used
know.
to have polo
Yeah.
tee with the polo
I think
hat.
when you get
Yeah,
older too, you gotta
like,
get
man.
out of the trend of what the kids doing. Like
Right.
fuck, like Now they wearing the slimmest. You can't even buy the regular polo tees. They gotta be the slim fit ones. Like, yeah, but when we was coming up, you had to have a long V-neck one.
Right.
Then if you had the long V-neck one and you ain't got a chest tat, you shouldn't have it. Like all types of shit.
I remember I got crucified one time. I had a V-neck going. That's when V-necks wasn't popular.
Yeah.
We used to play ball. This nigga got a V-neck going.
Yeah.
We get V-neck white tees. I'm like, oh shit. Damn.
That shit happened and you don't even know it. Like,
yeah,
like,
because I didn't know. I was like, niggas don't wear V-neck no more. Like, they're like,
I still pull out a V once in a while.
I'm gonna start the trip with the
shit all
the pocket
day.
tee.
With all the tattoos.
I got a joint like that too. Yeah, with a pocket
put
on
in
it.
there.
Love Joe was hilarious.
But to finish off the episode, we're gonna finish off with Vietnamese company was rinsing and reusing and glazing condoms.
Company got raided for reusing used condoms and whatnot. It was about 300 and I think like 20,000.
Hundreds of thousands, yeah.
Used condoms and shit. They was reusing, repackaging, and trying to resell them.
So what you do to lube it back? You put lube in it?
Well,
I'm trying to figure out where did they find the condoms.
Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking.
All my shit in the toilet. I ain't never.
Yeah, that's what my shit.
Y'all, you cannot flush them joints. That is not safe for your pipe.
I ain't never heard nobody say they toilet got clogged up because of a condom.
They really can. I know baby wipes. If they're not flushable, they
I wonder how much money they saved off that shit though. Just reusing.
And did one of y'all use one?
And who's the
y'all probably don't use condoms.
Was it like a tracking device on the motherfuckers? Like, oh shit.
I don't know.
I wonder did people use them?
Did they send them? Was they sending them to America? Like, is one of the condoms you buy from the store right now a reused condom, and you don't know?
That's sick. Like,
I don't even know.
I think it's deeper. It gotta be something deeper.
Y'all ever reuse the condom?
Cause how it get snug again?
I reuse
yeah.
Cause on some real shit, how it get snug again?
I think that's the
hard. Dump the nut out.
No. I'm talking about like reason just never take it off and shit.
Oh,
back in.
You ever take the shit off and try to put it back on?
And you take that shit off, you can't put it back on.
That shit back on.
I don't know what the fuck is up with that.
You ever put that shit on the first time and the glaze part, it's just supposed to roll right down. That shit don't roll down, flip it over.
You got it on the wrong way.
Struggling.
Man, your shit all greasy on the top.
Be struggling. You know what?
They said that shit's supposed to roll right now. Yo, did the chick that well, even person in general, did the person you lose your virginity to, did they know you was a virgin?
Yeah.
I don't think no.
I don't think.
Well, it's different for y'all. I don't think y'all would tell it. I know. I know he knew.
She knew.
Shit, yeah, I know what to do with this job.
Crazy part was when I lost my virginity and shit. Y'all niggas was all outside.
Dang.
On the porch and shit. Damn. And I came up and y'all niggas gave me like handshakes and shit.
Super
Bowl and shit.
My nigga!
That shit was like a hurdle to get over though. When, as a kid and shit like that, him and Kel they was ahead of us. So they was like, who gonna get it first, nigga?
It was like me and Trump.
Yeah.
One of these niggas.
Who gonna get it first?
So you was last?
Yeah, I was.
I remember when I lost my shit. I think y'all. That's why I used to live on 16th Street.
Yeah.
Lawrence. I think y'all niggas knocked on my door and shit.
Yeah.
I was in the building.
Nigga came to the. What you doing? Yeah. Nigga came to the window.
What you doing?
That was just shit.
That's when the nigga used to come to the window. If he came to the window, that means he had somebody upstairs and shit.
No, what you mean?
So
I was a heavy finger nigga. Like, I was kissing the finger.
no, like what I'm saying is when he came to the window. Oh, he
that
came
meant
to
I'm
the
busy.
you came to the window.
Yeah,
I thought somebody was looking at you.
It was not
No, he was on the second floor. She was coming down like, yo.
No, I
That's when they knock on the door. You don't go get the door. You go look out the window. Yo. No, if he came to the window, that means he had somebody upstairs.
Did we go to Egypt that night? I think we went to Egypt. Like, yo, we going.
You just be feeling yourself when you lose your shit.
I felt like
I get big and shit like that. Who?
I want to do that again.
Ain't no version of it.
What
they at?
It'd be like, yo, after you lose your shit, you just be on a marathon.
That's crazy.
Bro.
I was talking about it all week. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come over on Thursday or whatever.
Chick set appointment to lose their virginity.
And he was like, you sure? Like, you sure you ready? I'm like, yeah. And Friday after, like, I came the next day, I'm smiling like a motherfucker. They like, yo, something different about you. Mm-hmm. My girlfriend, they was like, you had sex? And I was like that. It's like, like, the whole fucking table, the baby. Because I was last. It's like, the baby, like,
Yo, I remember one chick and shit that I had took her virginity and shit, right? She's a little short girl. And shit, so after we get done doing it and shit, she's bled a lot.
Oh man,
and she was small. You know how big I am. She was small and shit. She bled a lot. And this bitch, her legs wouldn't stop shaking.
Yeah, you bust through the doors.
So
that was mine. I was like, what's going on?
I was scared to fucking death. I thought I had hurt this girl. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to explain? How I'm going to explain this shit?
Hey, you got to go.
What you doing?
It's time for the percolator. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Supposed to be shaking like this.
No,
I don't remember that shit.
How about the first time you went raw?
Yeah.
That shit, I ain't think I was ever gonna go back to the condom after that shit.
Yeah.
And my shit was on
I
a
know
mistake.
it's probably different for y'all. It's crazy. It's a crazy feeling though. But I think
listen,
that was that one.
my shit was on a. I bust through the condom. I was like, what the fuck is this? I pulled out. I ain't say shit either. I was like, man, listen, I might as well just bust on her fucking back or something. But she was like, did the condom just break? Yeah. Yeah. I'm already in there now. What you want me to stop?
In, baby.
Hey, what's the
My first time going raw, I just didn't have one.
Right. Oh, you just didn't have one?
And not only did I not have one, I hit her on top of the fucking washer machine.
Oh, shit.
Damn, nigga.
Yeah, inside the washroom on top of the washing machine.
No,
my experience was kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my experience, it wasn't.
My
my experience wasn't like you think for girls. It's like, oh, it's gonna be so pretty. You're gonna have like candles, like we're gonna talk and all this other. Bitch, yeah, okay. You must have. He probably thought I did it like 1,000 times because I got treated that night. Like I couldn't even sit down.
Ripped you out the frame on the
I
first
couldn't even sit down. But guess what? That next day.
Can I have a little more?
Can I have some more, please? I think he
more.
set the standard of how I like to do it, like from then on, like because niggas try like first time with other niggas, they be trying to like make love, like nigga, what is you doing? Like I think
This shit out the frame.
But now I'm back to like, oh yeah, slow it up some because I'm getting older, but like.
That shit crack me up when I hear older women speak like that. Like, yeah, I want it all rough and up.
Yeah, I used to be like, y'all crazy.
When y'all transition out that phase?
Yeah, when you get I don't even see
because
now my waist beat.
I mean, you can get up into that.
Right.
But you can't start off like, nigga, what is you doing?
I don't think nobody should start like that. I don't think I ever. Unless it was some shit where like, yo, we like, all right, we heated, we all kissing and all that.
It'd be like this. Look, it'd be like this. Wham, 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 wham. Like, wait.
I gotta check my heart rate first.
I ain't never go bam, bam.
You get like 3 small strokes and it's like, oh yeah, I remember this, like, and then you going crazy. Like,
you ever wore a female condom?
No.
You ever
had sex with a female condom?
How you even put it in?
No, you supposed to take the ring and like it come like this, and then it got a ring. Yeah, but it got like a regular, like how the condom look. It got that part on the outside, but then there's a ring in the inside.
So
he puts the ring in.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then the rubber part who's the stick it covers. I ain't never used that shit.
I remember they passed that out at school.
Did y'all put condoms on before y'all like before you had sex? You ain't never tried to put a condom on?
I never tried one on. That's why it took me so long to fucking have sex. I was struggling, bro. I never seen somebody put one on. I was somebody porn. I was straight raw.
Oh, Steve! Tried it in the room and shit before.
I did like the night before I was going to like to lose my virginity. Get my shit hard real quick.
You the night before?
Yeah, I was set my shit up. My shit was guaranteed. My shit was guaranteed.
Yo, my shit wasn't guaranteed. It was just on some came over. It went from kissing, from me fingering. I'm like, I've been doing this shit for like 15 minutes already. She might as well I'm getting that shit in. That's what I hear. Yo, her, what you doing? I'll be out there. Yeah, so I mean, my shit wasn't.
My shit was the night before. I said, let me get this thing. I got 3 condoms. Let me waste one real shit. Get my shit hard.
I don't like getting fingered, dog. No, I do not like
shorty
that.
that would just get naked for me and shit. Well, she wouldn't let me put it in. Then that's how I finally was able to bust her
Fuck
open.
that, if you gonna get naked.
Then the Puerto Rican chicks, they'll let you fuck in their ass, but they don't want you to take their virginity. I used to be like, what the fuck is wrong with these chicks, bro? A chick will be like, you ain't never remember that shit back in the day?
I heard
well, she's still a virgin, but she let niggas fuck in the ass.
What?
And the ass was like against the rules.
Yeah.
Yo, how was your, like, well, I can talk about it. I'm sure y'all can too. Like, how was it your first giving head for the first time? You ain't know what you
I waited out for the head shit. I ain't gonna lie. I waited for a while.
I was eating pussy early.
The nigga was lying.
I was too, but we always lie about it.
I was 30. I was 30. I waited till like my second chick. First chick, I ain't eat no coochie.
My name used to be something 6'9", Trade 6'9".
Oh,
and shit.
On MySpace, nigga?
Yeah, I think so. Like
we used to talk about it, like, man, you don't eat no pussy.
I remember the first time I eat them, that shit was like a bitter taste at first. Like, that shit tasted like metal like first. Pig. And then, that shit tastes funny first. Now, it ain't feel like that to y'all like the first time?
Oh, yeah.
It give you like I think that shit when you eat any girl like for the first time, it tastes funny and then like you get used to it.
Get used to it.
Yeah.
Let me get that
like the first
time.
All right, bitch. I didn't taste your emotions, bitch.
I did not know what I was doing.
You ain't talking bitch.
You was arguing with somebody yesterday. Like you can taste that shit. Like
you eat lemons.
My first time, like
fried chicken.
You had that lemon pepper.
I'm telling you, the first time you eat a chick out, like that first taste is like
you know how
it's kind of bitter. Yeah.
That shit is true. Like, cause I've had females ain't taste like shit. It's just sweet. You're like, dang, what the fuck? I can do this all day. Then you might run into that one chick like, the fuck?
My first
no,
time.
but I had chicks that like the first time, like the first taste, off the first taste, it tastes funny. Once I start eating it for a while, all right, now that shit kicking in. I don't know. Was she pushing out the hormones or something? I don't know what the fuck came out, too much testosterone or something.
No, my first time was a shit show. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. He was like, like, wait, hold on, like, wait, like, you gotta move, like,
He taught you how to suck.
No, my first taught me how to do it.
I think you gotta really enjoy it.
But then I started watching like more porn because I wanted to learn more stuff because he was already advanced, right? So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like, so I started looking up the bitch with the grapefruit. I started looking up the bitch with the grapefruit, but I felt like that was too advanced for me. Like, I'm not doing no grapefruit. And I was like, all right. So, like, I just started getting into how to suck dick. And I just learned some shit. And then I asked my girlfriend, and she showed me on a banana. My girlfriend showed me on a banana. Yep.
Yo,
shout out to my girlfriend. Like, she showed me.
What's her name?
Nah, I'm not telling you. She showed me.
Which one?
She showed me.
My nigga
she ain't do it. Like, no, she ain't do it. She was just like
little teeth, nigga. I ain't gonna never forget that shit. Little teeth.
I gotta introduce that little teeth. That shit.
No, like
give me a little teeth.
Bitch, look at me like
scar my shit.
But it's crazy because women like that too. If you
bite the sack, bite the sack.
I was like,
because women like it too. Like it's like Craig, I'm gonna put you on me. Fuck that. Because women, when you suck on it, right, you can just do a little bite. It's like it'll make her jump. All right.
Nibble. That's called the nibble.
They don't know, bro. They don't know. Bro.
I do that shit to chicks, but you can do my dick.
Skin my shit. My nigga say he need a little teeth. What?
He didn't even know he liked that shit.
Oh,
Alright, come on, let's get the pre-points rolling. Let's definitely get the pre-points rolling.
Oh, the game started. Come on with this.
Gang, what's up, company? It's Sport checking in to let you know every Monday morning when we get the potty jumping, we using Anchor. Why we using the Anchor app? Because it's completely free. The creation tools will help you edit your podcast and upload it right from your phone, your tablet, or your laptop. You can get your podcast out to places like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many other platforms, you can make money too. No minimum listenership. So you get on your grind, you're gonna make you a couple dollars. It's everything you need all in one space. Download the free app, or you can go to anchor.fm to get it.
What's up? I say what's up? I say what's up? And I'm gonna let you two bitches in on a little secret. But I ain't wanna do it, so you ain't heard that from me. Tell me something good.
Alright, so we got Priest Points. U.S. Representative passed the Crown Act, which protects individuals from discrimination for wearing their natural hair at work or school. But I didn't know it was that bad of a thing. Like, they really tell people, like, you can't come to work with your hair like that?
Oh, I went to Catholic school and we couldn't wear braids. Wow.
It's a hairstyle. Like, I never knew it was that bad.
People got on their ass about the kids wearing braids, so what they would say was you can't wear your hair past the collar of your neck.
Alright, so Young Miami and Southside broke up. Do y'all know this nigga? Southside, the rapper, the producer.
Southside, yeah. Southside on the track, yeah.
But I mainly knew him.
Y'all know everybody. I don't know nobody.
I knew his face from off of Young Miami, P.
Yeah, that's the only reason
I don't know his face. I just know hearing him on certain songs. If you listen to certain songs, you'll hear his hashtag. Southside on the beat, yeah.
Oh, I gotta hear that. Alright. So, Young Miami and Southside broke up. Since then, Southside went on IG Live, and fortunately, this time, did not diss him. Because before, he called her bald-headed, you know. Jacoby Wilburn, Future's son, back in jail for gang activity, criminal trespass, and alter ID of a firearm. So, there will be a Love and Hip Hop Dallas. And I don't know if y'all really into porn like that, but Buns Forever, the light-skinned bitch with the butterfly on her ass. Y'all know her? Buns Forever?
You gotta look at the picture.
Oh, okay, well, she gonna be... I know y'all seen, she got red hair. Alright. But,
only one I know the tattoos.
Yeah, she got, like, red hair. She got different... Look. Wait, nigga.
Alright,
so, she got red hair. Light skin. Butterfly, you say. So,
this the nigga, the only nigga I know that want a porn chick that look just like his chick. I want something different. Fuck that.
So, she gonna be a part of the cast with her boyfriend. His nickname is Rooster. Okay. So, Academics and Quavo got into it over Academics comment he said about Sweetie and Migos. Yeah.
The nigga that's not a DJ.
So, Jaguar Wright, I don't know if y'all remember her. She didn't have a huge catalog. I don't think she...
Jaguar, right?
Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember her. But she actually called out... She had a very strong voice. She called out Mary J. Blige for verses. I don't think that's going to go well because she's not known.
That's the
but she also...
the Roots, right? She was supposed to Roots say that the Roots was fucking boys and they was doing all this coke and shit and all this raping bitches.
Nigga.
I didn't know that. But anyway,
but I swear that's the same.
It might be because she's one of them. But anyway, so she called out Mary J. Blige for verses, which I don't think will happen. She said she write her own music. Mary don't write her own music. All this shit. She also called out and revealed that Mary liked to eat pussy in the dark. And she liked to eat pussy in the dark, and she's gay. She said Mary J. Blige is gay. So,
I like to eat my pussy in the dark too.
But I mean, a lot of people don't know that about Mary, if that's even true. So for her to, you know,
married for going the other way.
That was the same bitch.
Yeah, all right, yeah, that's her. She's drawing like for real.
Common and all of them. Yeah, she just drawing. She reaching.
So, Ari reveals bag baby mom sold pussy on Backpage. Sources say his baby mom had the juicy special for $40, and supposedly she was getting pimped out by Bag, and it was for cash before he got big. He was doing that. He pimped out so he can get the money up.
That's love. Shit.
He was trying to get that money. It ain't love because he left her.
No, yeah, because that's crazy. You got
I'm just saying that's love for her to do some shit like that.
But my thing is that's probably why she keep going back and forth with Ari. Right. You got the truck, and they're like, bitch, I was over here busting it wide open so you can make it somewhere. Like, that's crazy.
You a different motherfucker if you tripped out your old bitch, like your old chick. Like your own chick that's coming home.
Your baby mom at that.
Like
I'll pimp a bitch.
That's
But
it
the
for
South different. They different than They kiss that bitch in her mouth after she done sucked dick. Like,
$40 though.
My little
like,
baby.
yeah, you doing what you gotta do, my baby. That's episode 75. You with the gang. We out of here.
Before I let go.
So